Well. So, apparently, I need to step up my game a little bit. Play the intro. Ladies and gentlemen, coming to you live from the Lucky Dog Studio in a hidden location somewhere in the upper Midwest of the United States of America, it's a brother making his own way, but with all the wrong opinions. Welcome to the Morning Night Live with your host, yours truly, P. Dog Night. All right, stop the music. Good morning, everybody. Hello there, hello there, hello there. Welcome to the Morning Night Live with your host, P. Dog Night. Hey, everybody. I got my reparations coffee. It's my birthday. Okay, it's not my birthday. My birthday was yesterday. You already know that. Hey, but, you know, I'm just going to milk it until my wife buys me dinner for my birthday. So there you go. Again, welcome to the Morning Light Live. Good to see you. Hey, I see some people are here already. Nice to see you. And see Thomas. My friend Corbin is first today. Way to go, Corbin. Nice to have you here. Max Del Rio, good morning. Gilded Liberty, hello. Damn it, Chadwick, a.k.a. Chadwick Dupree. Hello. Saint Fugal, or Fugal. Yeah, you know, when you turn into a senior citizen, your eyes start to go immediately. Good morning, Saint Fugi. How are we doing today? I got a little notice from YouTube this morning, and it kind of bummed me out. Because you know that occasionally I like to do a stream from the road. When Lady Boomer and I go somewhere, I like to live stream from while we're driving, and we usually have a really good time because all of you seem to like Lady Boomer that more than you like me, but that's okay. Hey, as long as we're entertaining, we are here for you. But now apparently YouTube says, I got this notice today, and it's in fact, let's just put it right up on the screen, because I was gonna tell you what it said, but let's put it on the screen instead. Now, right in this little spot right here, where you can't, yeah, I can see my cursor. It says, we recently raised the threshold for YouTube Live with a mobile device. To be able to live stream on mobile, your channel will need to have at least 1,000 subscribers. Note that this eligibility threshold does not apply to other live streaming tools, so I'm safe for that part. Creators who have less than 1,000 subscribers will still be able to live stream through desktop and webcam. Well, great, but my issue is, in the month of June, we're going to be doing a 2-week stint driving down the Pacific Coast Highway from Portland to San Diego for my son's graduation. That's what he chose he wanted to do. So I wanted to be able to live stream at least on part of that trip. But I'll still try to do the morning night live while we're on the road. And actually, my daughter is going to be at our house. I think she's going to be at our house for part of that time, and she might be able to do some things from here too. But I am bummed. I got to step up my game. So I've been talking about starting to make more videos and stuff, and you know all kinds of things. And so I'll step up my game a little more. We'll start putting out some shorter videos that people really like to watch, and I'll still be doing my live streams here, and maybe we can get up to that by now, because from the first morning night live until now, I've already tripled subscribers. So hopefully we'll be able to step it up and just maybe get up to that 1,000 subscriber limit. I know that for example, my good buddy, now it's too hard to think this morning. A couple more people showed up, though. I'm going to say hi to Tyler F. and to MC. Good morning. Can't touch this. And who else showed up? Oh, and Seamus. Good morning, Seamus. How you doing? So anyway, when are they starting this? Apparently, it's already started. The notice I got when I opened up YouTube, it said we're going to change this. It didn't give a date for it, and apparently they've already started. So yeah, this says we recently raised the threshold. It didn't say that there's a starting date, because at the bottom it says, "Is this article helpful?" And I clicked no because it didn't give a starting date. In fact, let me click no and see what happens here. Here. I'm going to type it in. Starting date for the change. Please. Not pleases, please. All right. And submit. Okay, so anyway, that kind of sucked. Good morning, all you need. What's happening? So, hey, I guess, like I said, I either step up my game and make people want to subscribe, or maybe you guys can help me and make sure that you're sharing everything we do right down here. Whoops, this side. Nope, this side. It's hard to do this when you're looking at yourself on a monitor. Right down there, there's a little arrow that says share this stream. Or share, just share. It's an arrow, and it's kind of curves up actually curves up that way, because, again, that way. Anyway, click that arrow. Make sure you share this out on social media, and when I start putting more videos out, maybe you can share those too, and hopefully we'll be able to get up to that 1,000 subscriber limit before the month of June. So, but if not, I'll still do the morning night live. I'm bringing my laptop with me. We'll do it wherever we're staying. We'll get it done. And since I'm on the West Coast, I'm pretty sure I'm the only one who will be getting up at 6:30 in the morning. Because that's 6:30? Yeah, because I'm doing this at 9 o'clock. So yeah, it has to start at 7 if I'm out there to make sure that I'm on the same time. Ooh, 7 o'clock. Well, it's not like I don't get up for work earlier than that anyway, normally. Anyways, perhaps let's get into just what's going on in the world. Now, yesterday, I'm sorry, I'm looking at my monitor here. You know, we were laughing at a little meme that this guy made about Joe Biden because, you know, Joe Biden's amazingly, people are finally starting to figure out that Joe Biden has been kind of a little creepy or whatever. I mean, I'm not saying that he's diddling kids, because he's not, but he's just been creepy. He's a creepy dude. And we're finding out more and more about Joe Biden. Well, so there was this little meme that came out, and the way it's being described in the media it's really weird how they've jumped on this. So just give me a second here. I'm going to find this because I put something on Twitter about it. What the hell's going on here? And I thought it was funny, right? It was a funny little meme that this dude made. But the weird part about it is that all of these news outlets are kind of describing it the same way. It's so here, like for example, here's how the New York Post tweeted out about it and wrote their article. It says Trump shares doctored video mocking Joe Biden. And I'm like, well, that's a weird word to use because it's not a video. It's a kind of a meme video. And perhaps you've seen it. I got to find it here. Let me see if it's in the replies. Nope, not there. You've probably seen it. Where's that Joe Biden video? Here, let's just do this. We'll do a search for Joe Biden. Here, I'll put it on the screen while we're doing this so you can see what I'm talking about. Okay, so there's this funny... Okay, this is the funny little meme video. Let's see if... Come on. Where is it? By the way, this shirt kind of cracks me up. God. Oh, man. You know... The funsters are out in force. The Joe Biden memes. Where the hell is this video? Oh, here's a funny one too. Here far, wherever you are, I can see that my heart will go on. So touching. Anyway, good morning, Check Your Logic. Welcome to the show. Good morning, Lord Rothschild. Oh, the memes. Where the hell is this thing? Joe Sniff's meme. It's got to show up somewhere. Good God. Why? Of course, when I need to look for it, it's not there. Yeah, this was weird too. Yeah, everyone realizes Joe Biden publicly sniffed Ava Longoria's hair at the same fundraiser, right? Yeah, of course he did. Because it's... All right, stop playing with that message, retracted message. I saw what you did there. Check your logic. Good Lord. Yeah, okay, so now they're going to have... they're going to... Oh, yeah, let's do this trade. This creepy shit is calling out Joe Biden, whatever. Let's focus on one person at a time. We've obviously... oh, my God. What the freaking hell? Oh, man. You know, I don't know why I can't find it. You've had to have seen it, though. Someone made a... Here, what's his name? I know. Here's what we'll do. I'm going to open up... I think... what's his name? What's that dude's name? I think Mark Dice. M-A-R-K... Dice. He did a video on this morning. All right, let's Mark Dice's channel. And okay, because he's talking about Roseanne Barr. Thank you, Tyler F. Oh God, thank you for being you're the dude right there. All right, here we go. So, so they made this video about Joe Biden. All right, and
I grab men and women by the shoulders and say, "You can do this." And whether they're women, men, young, old, and it's just the way I always do. It's the way I try to show I care about when I'm listening.
Oh, that's just so funny. I'll just let it run through again so you can see it.
You can do this. And whether they're women, men, young, old, it's just the way.
All right, so that's the video. That's the video they're talking about. And so on Twitter, I saw a couple different articles, which I'm thinking to myself, why did they describe these articles this way? So here, let's find it right here. So here we go. So the president, here's the issue. So the president, actually Donald Trump Jr., tweeted that article out, or that meme out. He retweeted the meme by whatever his name is. And so then I started seeing these articles. Politico. Trump mocked Biden by tweeting a quote. And I'm saying this because this is what they all say. They all use the same term. Doctored video of the former vice president creeping up on himself and grabbing his shoulders. Okay. Then I saw it again with the New York Post. Trump shares doctored video mocking Biden. And then I saw it again. Newsweek. Donald Trump Jr. shares doctored video of Joe Biden touching himself. And then the New York Times, same thing, doctored So apparently somebody sent out the talking points that they thought it was important to say that this was a doctored video. Now, usually when people are talking about a doctored video, you're talking about something that someone's trying to pass off as true, but isn't true. You know what I mean? Like, so I questioned that. I'm like, so, yeah, okay, and it was immature and slightly ironic considering all the allegations there are against the president also, but it's whatever. So I'd be like, yes, a very immature and oddly ironic thing to do by the president of the United States. But my question for Politico is, why the weird use of the word doctored in that tweet, in that article? Do you think there's a person on this planet that might think it's real? I mean, really? And then the same thing. So when we saw it for there, here it is again, New York Post, why the word doctored? Isn't that a word for something that's being passed off as real? I'm pretty sure no one thinks there are two Joe Bidens. And then I kind of say the same thing to Newsweek. Who sent the talking points for this? Or is this a style book term for memes? Have these people, obviously these people have heard of memes, right? And I suppose deceptive edited couldn't have worked, because that's what they like to say about, look, whenever the Project Veritas guys do videos, they always go, oh, it's a deceptively edited video. Well, no, he has raw footage that he can show you that it wasn't deceptively edited, but this is not. This is obviously nobody in the world thinks there are two Joe Bidens. I don't think they do. So it's just weird that I keep hearing that phrase, doctored video. Doesn't make any sense. So, obviously that was just a funny video. And so the memes on Joe Biden, though, right now are hilarious. Let's see if we can find a few more while we're at it. Oops, not Joe Budden. That's the dude who didn't like Jesse Smollett's little creepy actions. So, and here it is again. New York. The leader of the free world, New York Magazine, tweeted a doctored video of Joe Biden fondling himself. So this Molly Hemingway, I thought the meme of Joe Biden coming from behind to sniff Joe Biden's hair and giving Joe Biden a back rub during Joe Biden's statement on his touching of others was 100% real. But the media tells me it's doctored. I guess you can't always believe what you see. They keep, yeah, oh, now lots of people are on that theme. Oh, the video of Joe Biden coming up behind Joe Biden and massaging Joe Biden was doctored? Can anyone confirm this? And I laugh because one of my, this JTLOL, where is he at? In fact, because I put that in the mentions. Where is he at? JTLOL has put this thing. Where is it? Where am I replying to? So he wrote, so was it fake? I knew it. And I'm like, well, you know, they can't be 100% sure until Snopes and PolitiFact confirm that that was a fake video. And I swear to God, because lately, both Snopes and PolitiFact, not Politico, PolitiFact, have been fact-checking memes as if they were real stories. And also they've been fact-checking, like not The Onion, but like Babylon Bee, which is a kind of a conservative version of The Onion that makes up stories that are funny and makes satirical articles. And PolitiFact and Snopes have been fact-checking those satirical articles. So I'm waiting for either Snopes or PolitiFact to fact-check this video that it was doctored. So I can't wait. Hey, good morning, Chicago Mike. Welcome to the show. Welcome back. Welcome back. All right. So anyway, back to let's see what else we can find out of the Joe Biden memes here, because I'm sure there are plenty come as now. Yeah, see, look at all these articles. New York Magazine, doctored video. Politico, doctored video. CNN, doctored video. I mean, you morons. Nobody thought this was real unless, unless, okay. There is a possibility, and I didn't even think of this till just now. Hello, Shadow of a Loaf Nose. Okay, good. All right, welcome. That's a new name in there. Hey, everyone here. Welcome, Shadow of a Loaf. I'm going to start doing that when I see people I've never seen before. So welcome. Anyway, we're here Monday through Friday, 10 a.m., 10 a.m. Eastern, 9 o'clock Central, 2 p.m. GMT. All right, Diesel Dave, what's up? Man, everyone's showing up. Okay. Who thought this was real? You morons. Let's see. Now, it's interesting. The old Democratic Party was warm, like Joe Biden. The new one, rising, is colder, less human, and divisive. It'll tear Biden up, writes Peggy Noonan. Oh my gosh. There are so many people out here trying to shill for Joe Biden. I mean, and it's weird. It's weird. Like a lot. Now I don't know. A lot of the Never Trumpers even are just trying to praise Joe Biden. And I'm sorry, but the behavior is weird. Hello, Jaeger Pony. What's up? And hello, Richo. Welcome to the show. We're glad you're back. Welcome back. Welcome back. Welcome back. It's just so weird to have all these people shilling for Biden when the behavior is just weird. And it's and it's weird. The people who are saying, well, it's just Joe being Joe and he's warm and he's always so nice and whatever. There are hundreds of these videos. There's an entire thread. In fact, if any of you, I can't remember who that was, but I think I hit that as a, did I do that? Did I bookmark that? I'm pretty sure I did. Okay, no, I did not bookmark that. There's a thread. I mean, it's really long. Now I can't remember the guy's name. Let me see if it's in my recent searches. Hang on, it probably is. Here it is. Richard Armand Mills, Ram, and his Twitter handle is Ram Rants. And he's got it pinned to the top. This entire thread of just video after video of Joe creeping on people. And it goes on and on and on of all the times. Like, here's the one where he wouldn't let go at Hillary Clinton. And like, look, he keeps holding her. She's trying to move away, and he's still holding on to her. He's still holding on to her. I mean, it's just weird. The dude is strange. And so, and there are people telling him, oh no, these aren't what they are. And it's always pulling a little girl up to him. And now, yeah, like, look where he has his hand on this little girl. That's just weird. Joe, not cool. And it's weird because his apology, I mean, it goes on and on and on. So look this. In fact, I'm going to put this one in the chat right now. I'm going to put the first tweet of this thread. And you almost, I was going through this, and I was like at a point where I was just like, I got to take a break. I got to take a break because it's just here. Let's what the hell's going on here? What'd I do? Oh, there we go. So anyway, I'm going to put the first tweet of this thread in the chat, and you can do whatever you want to with it. But watch this, go through this thread. I mean, it takes you a long time to go through them all. And I still haven't gotten through them all because it's such a long thread. Anyway, Richard Armand Mills. Yeah. So back to the, here, let's go back to the Joe Biden memes, or Joe Biden. What it feels like when I read what the president tweets and when I hear him speak. Okay, I don't know. But there's, man, there are a lot of people talking about Joe Biden right now, and mainly because he's just weird, dude. Just weird. But it's the technically that's not a hug. Yeah, well, let's see if we can find his apology excuse here. We'll just look up Joe, find Joe himself here in a second, because it's probably still up pretty high on his where is it? Sorry guys, I obviously wasn't quite as prepared today. He puts out this apology, or not even an apology, his good God, Marty, what's going on today? Anyway, Creepy Joe Biden approves of this Media Matters tweet. What does Media Matters say? Trump just now on his Biden tweet. I think it's a very good message, and people got a kick out of it. You got to sort of smile a little bit, right? Yeah. This says, leave the dark comedy memes. Leave the dark memes to the comedy crowd, Mr. President. But you can quit your day job. Made you smile a little bit. Am I right? Yeah. And me personally, I don't know if the hi Deck Tran, nice to see you. I don't know. I don't know if I'm happy that the President of the United States retweeted that meme. I don't care if Donald Trump Jr. does it, but Donald Trump Sr., who is my president at the moment, and probably will be for another 5 to 6 years. It's just one of those love-hate things, okay? The meme is funny, but I hate to see the President of the United States tweeting that out. But here's the thing. The one thing that Donald Trump is really good at, and if you've been around here long enough, you know that my thoughts on the president is he's a jackass. haters know he's a jackass. His supporters knows he's a jackass. The people who he hires knows he's a jackass. And he knows he's a jackass. And he's the best at it. And it serves him well. It works for him. That's why he can be. And this is just one of those things where if it amplifies all the people bitching about Donald Trump tweeting out that meme amplifies the meme so far to the reaches of the limits of where it can go, or beyond the limits, excuse me. Because he did that, and every media, he manipulates the media so well. Everyone in the media is talking about him tweeting that, right? Guess what everyone does when the media does that? Oh, everyone looks to see what it was he tweeted. Oh, why did he tweet that? Oh, Joe Biden. Well, why did he do that? Oh, ew, really? Everyone, I think he just ended Joe Biden's run for president. Just with one tweet. Because everyone else was defending Joe Biden. And the people who were talking about it, there were people talking about it, but now everybody's talking about it. And it's just, he manipulates the media so well. And like I said, sometimes it's amazing. It's amazing. Now, all right. So I was going to try and see if there's any more funny memes, Joe Biden memes, or any other weird stuff in here. Oh, I'm not in Joe Biden. That's why. Back to the Joe Biden tweets. And granted, I'm sure Joe Biden is a kind-hearted grandfather, whatever. But now there's stories coming from the Secret Service details that used to have to cover cover his, his beat. There is stories from the Navy personnel that used to cover the vice presidential residence, about how he did weird things with the Secret Service, and he'd have a party at the vice president's house for all the detail people who would protect him, and they'd have to keep the women away from him there because he was always hugging and rubbing and doing all that same stuff that he's seen in these pictures where he's doing these things on C-SPAN. Well, all that stuff is, and also used to he would skinny dip at his home. Only when the female guards were around, like if the male guards leave, they were all creeped out about that. Just weird stories. I don't know if they're true. All I know is that because again, the anonymous sources, you're not always sure, but it just weird. Here, let me catch. I'm not great at keeping up with the chat. If you have something you absolutely want me to say or talk about, I don't have super chats because I'm not monetized, but I do have the Streamlabs link down below. But I'll try to keep in the chat a little bit. The Never Trumpers will defend associations of Obama no matter what. It's not yet. It is weird because there's a lot of people that I follow who are conservatives, but they are rabid anti-Trumpers. So they'll, what was it? The anonymous sources in the New York Times article recently saying, oh, there was much more in that Mueller report that's going to come out. It didn't exonerate it. Well, you know what? No one's getting arrested. No one's getting indicted. So the collusion part's dead. But, and there's a lot of people having wishful thinking that, there's still a chance that he might get indicted for obstruction of justice. Well, wait a minute. I don't think so. But, I say, put the report out as much as you can without breaking the law. You can't put out grand jury information. You can't put out classified information. Everything else should be fair game. And hey, read it however you want to. It really doesn't matter how you read it anymore, though, because Congress can have as many investigations as they want, but the FBI has already been through it and they're done. Okay. And there's not, unless there's a huge change in 2020. Well, not even 2020. He's not going to get impeached either. I mean, if they do, it's not going to, they're not going to get removed from office. So I don't know if they just want to do everything they can to ruin his reputation. Oh yeah, that is what they're trying to do. But if you don't like Trump, his reputation's already shot. If you like Trump, that ain't going to happen. And those people who are in the middle aren't paying attention that closely. They're just making sure that their pocketbooks are, they want to know that they have jobs and pocketbooks, and that on the economy. Sorry, it's hard to argue that it's not going well, because it is going very well right now. Now, there's obviously things can happen, but right now it could go very well. Peter, I tweeted the Amazon link to the Diana West book, American Braid Trail. Oh, thank you very much. Did you send it to my DMs or you just tweet it? Okay, I see it. I'm here. I wonder if there's a way I can move that. I'll just what I'll do is I will bookmark that tweet. Add tweet to bookmarks. All right. Thank you very much. I'd be interested in reading that. You told me about that before. All right. Let's move on. Hi there. I'm back. By the way, I always have to mention that the Morning Night Live is brought to you by sharing and caring, hitting the like button. Everything you can do helps me out. And if you, like I said, if you really want to do the super chat thing, which I don't have right now, you can do it via Streamlabs. The nice thing about Streamlabs is when you donate to creators via Streamlabs, they get the money and YouTube does not. It's a very small fee they take out of it for the processing of the transaction. So if that's something you really want read, we can do that. But I'll also try to keep up the chat a little bit too. Okay, let's. I wonder if there's any. This is an interesting article because since we're talking about Creepy Joe, this article I found fascinating. Social Justice for Creepy Joe by Scott McKay. We won't go through all of it because it's a fairly, it's not super long, but we'll go through some of it. It appears that the leftist mob has now come for Joe Biden. Now, by the way, it's very interesting that, so this whole thing came about because some women are starting to, what's the word? Express their thoughts about things that happened to them when Joe Biden was touching them, or just thought he was creepy and didn't like how he handled women, or them in particular. And so there's women coming out saying, yeah, I didn't like this. This has happened. He did weird things. He sniffed my hair. It's just very creepy, blah, blah, blah. And these are all Democratic women, and some of them are people who, what's the word? Some of them are people who are supporting other candidates, and we know that Joe Biden is thinking about throwing his hat in the race for the Democratic nomination. And some basically they're all Democrat women, but it seems like those of us who've seen this behavior for years, when you're watching him swear people in, tend to be on the righter side of the spectrum. So all the ire from some of these articles seems to be going towards the right for some reason. And I don't know why. That's just another interesting dynamic. Real quick, I have a Streamlabs super chat, I believe, from not the real C. Thomas, who is the real C. Thomas. A $2 super chat. We must secure. Oh, dude. Okay, this is a joke. He's making fun of that 14 words thing, which is. Remember, I'm not the shitlord type, but I'm gonna read this anyway. We must secure a wrench no state and the future of wrenched goyams. Dude, what the bloody hell are you talking about? The wrench no state. Oh, I really don't have a lot of mods in here, do I? I only have one here. Well, all right. I wrench no state. Interesting. We'll talk about the wrench no state another time. All right. Social justice for Creepy Joe. It appears that the leftist mob has now come for Joe Biden, the nominal front runner in the overloaded clown car that is the 2020 Democratic presidential primary. Biden, a long-standing barnacle on American politics who has never had much of a career away from government teat, he was elected to the Senate in Delaware in 1972 at the tender age of 20. He's been in the Senate for 27 years. My God. Or not in the Senate. He's been in politics for 27 years. At the tender age of 29, served in that body while attempting failed presidential runs in 1988 and 2008, then spent 8 years as Barack Obama's vice president from 2009 to 2017, hasn't even declared himself a candidate for next year's presidential campaign, and he's already in the crosshairs of the radicals in his own party for a very obvious reason, namely that Biden is a serial groper and creeper on females of opportunity. And a really relatively indiscriminate one, as Biden has been caught on camera over and over again laying hands on and invading the personal space of women in public and in official settings. Nothing much was ever actually said about his rather unusual and off-putting habits while he was Obama's number 2. Not even when the president delegated to Joe Biden the task of turning American colleges into factories for sexual assault kangaroo courts in which males accused behavior of a few degrees worse than Biden's public antics would find themselves facing the burden of proving their innocence as part of quite a departure from America's culture and jurisprudence. That's one hell of a sentence, and I'm not even sure I understood what I just read there, but there we go. By the way, another super chat from, not your real C. Thomas. Donated another $2. Thank you, sir. You know, I love trolling you at times, and you're very good at it, C. Thomas, and I appreciate you every time. Thank you, sir. All right. And when the current Secretary of Education, Betsy DeVos, voided that Obama-era policy Biden supervised, what was his reaction? Biden called her culturally Neanderthal for defending due process. Interesting. This from a man who culturally Cro-Magnon behavior has delivered him into the spotlight courtesy of a pair of his past victims, Amy Lampos and Lucy Flores, who related tales of invasive Bidenism into the national media, forcing the former vice president onto Twitter with a video pathetically declaring, "I get it. That cultural norms have changed, as if it were ever normal to be publicly kneading the shoulders or smelling the hair of someone else's wife." Hell yes. Not to mention Biden was among the Brett Kavanaugh Believe All Women lynch mob last year after a series of liars accused a man of far stronger moral fiber than Joe Biden of licentious and inappropriate behavior with no corroboration. Again, any semblance of restraint or due process on the issue of personal behavior toward members of the opposite sex was absent from Biden's pie hole. This is a very descriptive article using very interesting adjectives and imagery. I like this. I might read more. Must we recall the Clarence Thomas hearings when Biden subjected a far better man than he to the scurrilous accusations from Anita Hill as part of what Thomas termed a high-tech lynching? And yet, this is what I was talking about. And this is what I was talking about earlier. And yet, there are those rushing to Biden's defense against what is clearly an oppo dump by the other Lilliputian Democrats, Bernie Sanders, who lack Biden's stature and, well, we won't call it gravitas, as that has never been a word applicable to Biden. Who are they? Naturally, they're the do-gooder Republican crowd. Joe Walsh. What's the other? What's the dude who used to the Weekly Standard Day? God, those guys are all just praising Biden all of a sudden. The do-gooder Republican crowd, the same people who haven't stopped clucking about Donald Trump's boorishness and inadequacies. Marco Rubio called Biden's travails a political hit job. Why are the Republicans jumping up to Bill Kristol? That's who I was thinking of. Why are the Republicans jumping up to basically sucks Biden's unit? Marco Rubio called Biden's travails a political hit job. He said it was dirty politics 101 and lamented that things won't stop with Biden. Bill Kristol touted the stories of Biden kindness and compassion he was struck by. Yeah, stroking a girl's hair and sniffing someone's wife's head is not kindness and compassion. It's weird. Even if he's just being an old dude and trying to be nice, it's weird. You don't do that. It's in public. On C-SPAN, you're on C-SPAN swearing in senators, sniffing people's hair and touching little kids' shoulders, and every other kid. Don't date till you're 30. And Meghan McCain said Biden was truly decent and compassionate. Of course, now Biden was very good friends with her dad. I'm going to leave it at that. One almost gets Raymond Shaw Manchurian candidate vibe out of the Never Trumpers defending Biden this week. And once again, these are people who ought to be ignored. Biden isn't kind, and he's not compassionate. No, he's a garden variety attention whore, hack, politician with personal habits tending towards depravity. And if he's gobbled up by the left-wing mob before he can touch off yet another failed presidential run, it is of no particular abomination to the right side of the political fence. Biden made his bed, and he made it again and again. Let him lie in it. When someone's worth defending against the Me Too mob is accused, let that be time to push back against Me Too excesses. Not this. This is social justice in its true form. There's more. There's more. But yeah, I don't get it. And of course, okay, I am gonna read the rest of this because it's not very much left because it's just funny. Of course, Alyssa Milano defended Joe Biden. She's a special kind of awful, isn't she? Stacey Abrams, however, did not defend Biden and has in fact suggested he remove his old white posterior from American politics. But that's par for Abrams' course these days. Recently, at Al Sharpton's National Action Network confab in New York, the failed Democrat 2018 Georgia gubernatorial candidate defended identity politics as the stock in trade of the new and improved Democratic Party. Identity politics is nothing more complex than saying, I see you, she said. I lean in to identity politics. I believe in identity politics, and I believe identity politics are the politics that win. Oh, really? It didn't work out so good for you, did it? Anyway, that's all. That whole race was horseshit anyway. Anyway, that's, yeah, so. Good old Joe Biden. Good old Joe. Let's see. What else? Let's see. How am I doing for time here? Oh, I'm way past Twitter trends. Let's do Twitter trends, and then maybe we'll get back to a couple more articles. But we got to know what people are going to be talking about for the rest of the day. So let's see what's happening on Twitter, shall we? By the way, we need some damn mood music, don't you think? We need some mood music. You know what I'm talking about. You know what I'm talking about. Just let it happen. gotta have the funk. Yeah. That's pretty soft. That's pretty soft. You know what? Just for a second, we're gonna turn that up a little bit. That's kind of a nice groove for the morning, isn't it? Right? Yeah, we need the funk. All right, I'm gonna turn it down just so you can hear me, and I'll talk a little louder just to make sure that you can hear me. If the music is too distracting or too loud, let me know. I will turn it down a little more. But I kind of like it at this level. So if you can hear me, here we go. Let's go into Twitter trends for the day. Let's see. Let me get out of. I gotta get the whole thing up here. Oh, you know what? It's interesting because even though I like to have a little background of da funk, the #1 trending thing on Twitter today is, we talked about this a little bit yesterday too, and it's kind of funny that this is the way it is, but #1 on Twitter right now is Billy flippin' Ray Cyrus. We were talking about this yesterday because apparently I've kind of got caught up on this story because I didn't really understand what was going on with this yesterday with this Lil Nas X dude. Apparently, Lil Nas X wrote a country-esque song that had some kind of a hip-hop vibe behind it, but it was really more country-esque lyrics. And it was making its way up the country charts, believe it or not. But then Billboard decided to reclassify it just as a pop song and not as a country song. And so the dude said, okay, fine. But it's a country song, and that's the way I want it to be written. So he went out and got Billy Ray Cyrus, and they did a remix of the song. And so now the Old Town Road remix is here. Lil Nas X teams up with Billy Ray Cyrus to recreate his viral hit. Apparently it was big online too. So, let's see. Lil Nas, after it was removed from the Billboard country charts. And so here's our Twitter moment. Old Town Road, the viral country trap hit, which is just a... Remember yesterday, I don't remember who said it, but when they said country trap, someone said, well, doesn't that mean it's crap? If you were the one who was the originator of that joke, please remind me in the chat. Creepy Lord Bear. Why are people talking about Creepy Lord Bear in the chat? I don't know. Creepy Lord Bear. Anyway, the Old Town Road, the viral country hit from Lil Nas X, was removed from Billboard's Hot Country Songs chart because it does not embrace enough elements of today's country music. So, to fix that, Lil Nas X got a huge country element named Billy Ray Cyrus to do a remix. So, I'm not really sure. I'm not going to play it because that definitely is going to be one of those things. But if you go into YouTube and put in Billy Ray Cyrus, if you even start to write the word Billy Ray Cyrus Old Town Road pops up on the top of that because everyone's searching for it. I listened to it this morning and it was, it was an interesting little tune with a kind of it had this, like I said, it had a hip hop beat in the background, but it was definitely country-esque as far as the lyrics, and having Billy Ray jump into it added a little country flavor to it. So that was pretty cool. Anyway, so that's why Billy Ray Cyrus is trending #1 on Twitter. Let's go to #2. Let's get out of Billy Ray Cyrus here first. #2 trending on Twitter right now. Hey, it's one of those Friday things because Friday feeling, Friday motivation, and Friday thought and Flashback Friday are all in the top 10 today. But let's stick with Friday feeling, and we'll skip all the others. Let's see. So the top Friday feeling today is this dude, Peter Morley. Friday feeling, whether it's from a hospital bed or throughout the halls of Congress, I will never give up, fighting to protect our care, Fight with me, Peter Morley. Peter Morley, who the bloody hell are you? You are a patient advocate working to protect our care and save the ACA with Congress. Cancer survivor, lupus warrior, made in Manhattan, New York. Email, whatever that is there. Okay, yeah. Okay, I'm not a fan of the ACA. I don't think it helped, and I think it actually made all our healthcare costs go up. I think they could have done it a better way. So I'm not with you there, Peter Morley, but I'm glad that you are. I hope you're recovering. And I don't. My guess is you are not covered under the ACA, but you probably have your own private health insurance like everybody else. The ACA only didn't even cover that many people. I mean, I don't know. Good God. Country, hip hop, okay. Country, okay. Country and hip hop, ew. Hey, hold on now. Think about it though. What was that? Remember that song that I know I'm backtracking here, but what was that song that it was? I think I want to say Nelly and Tim McGraw did that song a while back, and that was actually really good. I can't remember the name of the song. Should I look it up? No, I'm not going to look it up. Someone else can tell me what that is in the chat, but I like that one. It's not something that's always going to work, but that one particular one did. We can look it up another time. All right, let's go to... oops, wait a minute. We're on Friday Feeling. Let's find a good Friday Feeling, though, because that one didn't really wet my whistle there. Good for about a year, going in and played out real quick. Yeah, I know. You know what talking about. I was talking about Chadwick. Let's see. Here's a good Friday Feeling. We are our beliefs expressed. We create our own movie called Life. Someone named John McGrath did that. Here, let's put this up here. Most of us don't believe life will ever get any better, so it doesn't. Some believe it will continue to get better, so it does. Damn straight. You know, a lot of time, and part of the reason, you know me, here I go. This is my my feelings on certain things that have to do with my community. Well, I call it my community. I don't necessarily live in the community, but if you're constantly told that people are holding you down, you're gonna believe it and not even try. If you tell people that they can achieve and can do and can be and whatever they want to do, and make them believe that, then they will try and they will achieve if they believe it. And then they will, and then they become productive and they become good, they become great citizens and have great lives. So that is the truth. If you believe things will continue to get better and take action on that, it does. All right, that's a good Friday thought. Let's go on. Kurt Cobain's trending. Why is this 20? Oh man, it's been 25 years. Holy crap. 25 years ago, Kurt Cobain died. From an elementary school to a wedding, people are remembering where they were when they heard the tragic news. I'm sorry, I don't remember where I was when Kurt, 25 years ago. I was, I don't know where I was. It's weird that people remember that. I remember where I was when I heard about the Twin Towers. I sort of remember where I was when we found out Martin Luther King died, but I didn't really know because I was only 4. It was on my birthday. That's the reason I remember it. Let's see. There's not many things that I remember where I was when it happened. But anyway, Kurt Cobain died 25 years ago today. A look back on our 1994 investigative report where we traced the rock icon's final days as a Rolling Stone magazine article. So I'm sure there'll be tributes to Kurt Cobain today. I don't know if it'll go any higher than that trending, but it's trending 3, so that's pretty good. A major icon in music history. Just hit that album. When they came out with that song Smells Like Teen Spirit and that video started playing and everyone's looking at this going, this is interesting. And that Seattle music, Northeast music scene, the so-called grunge scene with everyone going from hair bands to flannel. That whole change was an incredible transition in music, and it really they're really just really chiseled down sound, the three-piece band, and just having him write from such iconic songs. It was really crazy. It was just a crazy time in music, because you went from, you know, well, the hair bands kind of got played out, and finally something new and really, really exciting and dynamic came about when Nirvana started becoming popular, and then you started seeing a lot of bands like that from that scene. So anyway, 25 years though, man, that's a long time ago. I was a year after I got married. Holy crap. Anyway, all right, so Kurt Cobain, that's number 3. Let's go on to number 4 is Friday Motivation. We'll skip it. Oh, number 5 is 80s music taught me. Now this is a category this is a category I can relate to. Let's get into 80s music taught me. The top one is, if a hook is catchy enough, people will never forget it. Oh, Mickey, you're so fine, you blow my mind. Hey, Mickey. Hey, Mickey. Oh, Mickey, you're so fine, you blow my mind. Hey, Mickey. Hey, Mickey. I remember Mickey. Oh, suddenly C. Thomas changed his moniker. $2 in the super chat. Do your part today. Join the mobile infantry and serve your community. Service guarantees citizenship. You know, that's an interesting thought. Not a thought, but thought. Because there are a lot of people who do join our military that are not citizens of the United States and are able to become citizens through that. I don't have a problem with that. It's hard now. Here in the country illegally, I don't know how that all works, but I know that there have been a number of people who have come here legally, joined our military, served this country, and later became citizens of this country. And I can't do anything but salute those people. I mean, they've put in their time and their effort to help this country along. So good for them. And also do your part is for joining P-Dog Knight's mobile infantry. If you're not already subscribed, please subscribe, and also tell your friends to too. Hello, Green Badger Lodge Outdoors. I almost said Green Badger Lodge. Green Badger Outdoors. I just saw you here for the first time. Not for the first time like ever, but I just noticed you in the chat. So good morning to you. All right, what else has 80 music's taught me? That music could be good to the ears and eyes. Yes, that's the bass player, one of the brothers from Duran Duran, with that fantastic 80s hair. I never got into grunge. I was just getting into death metal at the time. Yeah, that was you know, kind of the death metal stuff was starting to kind of grow too. I mean, obviously it's a different track, didn't necessarily become popular as far as pop music goes, but it did also grow a lot during the 90s, during that same time as grunge. 80s music taught me that I have a right to party, but I have to fight for it. You've got to fight for the right to party. Okay. 80s music's taught me how to push it. Push it. Push it good. Push it. Push it real good. And Take On Me. This was the best video. The old Take On Me video is 80s. I could just stay in this category all day. Hello, Ray Ping Cars. God, just saying your name cracks me up. Ray Ping Cars, welcome to the show. We're here today again, as always. We're in Twitter trends right now. If you're just showing up, we're in number 5, which is 80s music taught me. The things that 80s music taught me. 80s music taught me science. She blinded me with science. Do, do, do. She blinded me with science. I'm telling you what, if it's an 80s music reference, and even some 90s, I know it. Sorry, I just do. I was a MTV addict. 80s music taught me, oh, this is a good one though. 80s music taught me to appreciate actual singing talent, because in a few decades, all the music will be utter trash. You know, the 80s and the 90s, people were still singing, but man, that auto-tune started kicking into the 2000s, and we got so heavy into hip-hop where you didn't have to sing, but the 80s singers still had to sing. They had to write songs too, because there was a lot of new and weird kind of dimensions in 80s music that when they were trying to get out of the disco era. So a lot of interesting. Yeah, that 80s music taught me about Rio. Her name is Rio, and she dances on the sand. 80s music taught me how to pass the Dutchie. All right, put a 1 in the chat if you know what that means. Pass the Dutchie. Okay, that's musical youth. Pass the Dutchie on the left hand side. Pass the Dutchie on the right hand side. Music, 80s music taught me how that it's safe to dance. You can dance if you want to. You can leave your friends behind. But if you don't dance, and if you don't dance, you're no friend of mine. Well, we can move if we want to. Should I just stay on this topic and sing all day? Hi, Smarty Bear. Hi, Jaeger Pony, and hi again, Max Del Rio. Did you just get here? You just got? Oh no, you were the second person here. Never mind. Yes, I'm sorry. This is my favorite. I might even come back to this at the end because it makes me so happy. That Tom Sawyer is a modern day warrior with a mean stride. You know, Rush, I was not a fan of Rush in the 80s at all. And then about 10 years ago, I went back and started listening to Rush and realizing how incredible musicians they were. And I always liked Neil Peart, and I thought, yeah, he's fantastic and he's a great drummer, and I used to see him do a lot of stuff like in jazz drumming and all kinds of stuff, so I already knew about Neil Peart. But then I realized that the other two were also incredible musicians, and so now I have a major appreciation for Rush, even though I wasn't a fan of them back then. 80s music taught me I should get money for nothing and your chicks for free. Let's see. We gonna carry those microwave ovens and the refrigerators. We got to move these. Oh, we got to move these refrigerators. We got to move these color TVs. That's Little Dire Straits. 80s music taught me that my girl wants to party all the time, party all the time, party all the time. My girl. It also taught you that if you could be, if any actor could throw a record together if they got the right person to produce it. So Eddie Murphy got Rick James to produce this album. Of course, Eddie Murphy was really good at imitating other singers anyway. Who is the guy from Miami Vice that had the album? Don Johnson. He also put out an album in the 80s. And really, now that you go back and look at some of those, the actor singers kind of, yeah, those are the ones you look back and you go, yeah, I liked that song then, but it's really thin. Okay. All right, here's what I'm going to do. Here is what I'm going to do. I love this category so much, and I'm going to come back to the end because I swear I could probably just scroll through this and see, look at this. 80s music taught me some guys just wear makeup so much better. Comma, chameleon. You come and go. You come and go. Okay, I'm telling you, if it's 80s music, I pretty much know it. I pretty much do. Let's get the hell out of this category before I hurt myself. And we got another super chat from the Streamlabs from Suddenly Thomas. Another $2. Man, you are so kind to me. Let's see. I got to read this. I want to be the very best, like no one ever was. To catch them was my real test. To train them, I will is my cause. I will travel across the land searching far and wide. These Pokemon must understand the power that's inside. Now, the Pokemon song is not from the 80s. But hey, thank you for a little Pokemon lyricism. I guess that's a good way. Oh, cool. You started bass because Players So Rush was required. Yeah, I wish I would have appreciated Rush when they were out, but I just, for some reason, I didn't. But man, I go listen to them now and I'm like, holy shit, these guys are ridiculously good musicians. And a lot of their music had really intricate time changes or time, beat patterns and stuff like that. It was really wild. And then Neil Peart was like he was like a symphony unto himself behind those two guys playing. So it was amazing. Good morning, Black Romeo. What's up, brother? And Chadwick, you're already here, so that's cool. All right, let's get out of this category before I hurt myself. So beyond, let's see, that was 80s Music Taught Me, Friday Thoughts. Nope, no Flashback Friday. Well, let's do one Flashback Friday. Let's see what people are thinking about. I've already had my Flashback Friday back to the, what's that called? 80s Music Taught Me, but here we go. Flashback Friday. The top Flashback Friday it has to do with the European League or Europa League. I don't, Oh, it's all about soccer today. The first one, oh my gosh. The first four are soccer league. Why are we flashbacking to this? 19 years ago today, Chelsea 3-1 over Barcelona. What a night at the Bridge that was. Okay, great. Drogba, I'm a free kick master. Let's watch this free kick. I'm not even... Oh, damn. Let's watch that again. Let's watch that again.
Why not? When you're in the kind of form he's in. It's a man on the far post.
Wow. Who got that? That's a crazy goal. The goal even went the right way, but he just bent it right over the top in the top corner. That was nice. Okay. More soccer. What's this? Oh, dude. Anything can happen at the Colonial Relays. Look at all these guys tripping over the top last hurdle. That's crazy. Oh, that's weird. Oh, that's because this is buzzing and my daughter is on the phone. I'm gonna call her. Oh, that's funny. Oh, I didn't see the ninjas back there or whatever they were. All right, so that's enough of Flashback Friday. Let's go to next. Romeo Santos training with Utopia. Don't know what that means. Romeo Santos' album is literally a collab with every legendary bacatero. I don't know who Romeo Santos is. Clearly a musician, but people obviously, dude, everyone is like throwing up crying memes. Any of y'all know Romeo Santos? I don't know. But everyone's got all the Bacata legends in one album. Okay. And everyone's throwing up crying. Okay, I don't know. I'm going to have to do some research on Romeo Santos. Apparently very popular. Tim McGraw's trending. Oh, because Nelly and... See, now... Tim McGraw and Nelly are trending just because of Billy Ray Cyrus and Lil Nas X. Before Billy Ray Cyrus, there was Tim... Oh, Over and Over. There's that song. That was actually... I liked that song. I liked the video. The whole theme of it really worked for me. I thought it was pretty cool. I'm not going to play it because I'll get a content strike, and I'm not going to do that today. But everyone's talking about just because Billy Ray and Lil Nas X got Nelly and Tim McGraw trending. All right. Lane Stacy, who the hell is that? Don't know. And, I don't mean to be mean when I was in memory of Lane Stacy. Virgin Radio Italy. Allison, he was the front man for Alice in Chains. That's right. That's been 17 years too. Good Lord. 25 years ago, we lost Kurt Cobain. 17 years ago, we lost Lane Staley. Lane Staley. Counterculture icons who led the 90s rock renaissance. Drugs and depression are scourges. Back then, it was heroin. Now smack is prescribed by doctors. It's trap, my friends. Be well. Stay away. I stay away. So Graham Hartman. Who's Graham Hartman? Just a involuntary human. Okay. All right. By the way, as we go through some of these Twitter trends, remember that I ask you not even if it's something that you are not happy with, please do not harass anyone that we talk about in the Twitters. You can respond, but please try to be nice. All right. So yeah, Lane Staley also died on this day. So I wonder if that was even related at all to his thoughts about Kurt Cobain. Garrett Gilbert's trending. Browns will sign something standout quarterback Garrett Gilbert. Diamond and Silk are Diamond and Silk are trending. Apparently they now there's people who clearly hate Diamond and Silk just because they're fans of President Trump. They are big time supporters. Oh boy. Diamond and Silk responded to AOC's comparison between Green New Deal and civil rights opponents by calling Democrats the real racists. Reminder that LBJ's Democratic Party also pushed through the civil and voting rights. No, Bobby Lewis, he did not push it through. He signed it reluctantly. Oh my God. LBJ was not a good man. Fox Nation's Diamond and Silk respond to AOC with the Earth rotating at 1,000 miles per hour. Okay, 365 days of the year we subject to feel climate changing a little bit. Okay, so Diamond and Silk on Beto O'Rourke's accurate. Accurate. Oh, this is great. Diamond and Silk on Beto O'Rourke's. He says it's accurate comparison between Trump's immigration rhetoric and Nazi Germany. You just lost the argument by that sentence alone. When I listen to Beto O'Rourke, his rhetoric reminds me of a slave owner. Okay, and everyone's got some hyperbolic rhetoric going today, so that's why Diamond and Silk are trending. But everyone, I'm sure, the bigger trenders talking about Diamond and Silk are the people who hate them and hate Donald Trump, which is certainly Twitter's prerogative, I suppose. Ever wonder if these two are still welcome at family Thanksgiving dinners? I bet they're the ones who make Thanksgiving dinners and people flock to them. So let's just keep it that way. All right, so people are trashing Diamond and Silk. That's why they're trending. Okay, next. Hedwig Cohn. Who was Hedwig Cohn and why should we remember her? I think is she a physicist? Oh yeah, that's her. That was the Google Doodle the other day, I thought. Is that today? Oh, that is today's. Yeah, today's Google Doodle. She's actually a pretty important person. Today's Google Doodle celebrates German-Jewish physicist Hedwig Cohn, who would have celebrated her 132nd birthday today. To put it simply, Cohn was a seriously awesome woman. Not only was she a trailblazer within physics who smashed STEM stereotypes. Yeah, shut up. There's always been women scientists who, whatever. But she was also one of only 3 women certified to teach physics at a German university before World War II. To celebrate her achievements, we've compiled a list of the most incredible female scientists out there. Well, let's just stick with Hedwig Cohn and obviously, yep, Madame Curie, Jane Goodall. I'm not sure who Mae Jemison is. Oh, she's first African American astronaut. Rosalind Franklin. She was a biophysicist who working to discover DNA as well as understanding X-rays and molecular structure. How many more do they got? They got those 5. Yeah, these. You know what? This is actually its value. Hi, Alyssa. How are you? You're on the. Good morning. Everyone say hi to my daughter. That would be Alyssa. I saw that you were calling me. I hope, here, text me, and I'll read the text. Did you just text me? Oh, and I did get your birthday wish. Thank you so much. All right, so Yeah. All right. So anyway, Hedwig Kohn. Kohn was born in 1887, obtained her doctorate in 1913 at the tender age of 20 after training from notable physicists Otto Lammer and Rudolf Leidenberg. Throughout her long career, she overcame trials and adversity and became a notable physicist during a time when opportunities for both men, women, and Jews were severely limited. So that's, that's good. I mean, like I said, my grandfather became an attorney during the Great Depression. So I know that people who overcome things are incredible people. During her life, her findings were published in more than 20 journals, as well as in a physics textbook used as a standard introduction in radiometry during the 1960s. In 1930, she was given the habilitation. I don't know what that is. Habilitation at a university, the term used to describe academics who were able to teach at a university. Oh, okay. Kohn was one of the only 3 women to do so before World War II. However, in 1933, she was removed from her post by the Nazis when regulations barring Jews' ability to work for the government came into place. By 1938, it was apparent that she would no longer be safe in the country, and it was 2 years before she was able to secure a job in America. Due to her persistence, she was able to secure a job at the Women's College in North Carolina before finishing her career at Duke University. She passed away at the age of 77 in 1964, having overcome many trials and tribulations to make an indelible mark on the worlds of physics. So that's why Hedwig Kohn is the Google Doodle of the day. And then they feature Madame Curie. Everyone probably knows who that is. Jane Goodall, the primatologist who went with she lived with apes or chimps in their natural habitat. Mae Jemison, again, an African-American astronaut in 1992. So cool. That's why that is trending today. I think it's kind of cool that that's trending, that people are talking about her. Real quick, I got a Chattis AK Super from a goodest boy, C. Thomas keeps changing his name, but that's okay. I know who you are because you put the C. Thomas in there, and sometimes I can guess even if you don't. So there we go. Another $2 super chat via Streamlabs. We need more expletives for the stream. Allow me. Before I finish C. Thomas's super chat, let me remind you that many of the views expressed on the Morning Night Live do not necessarily express the actual views of the host or the Morning Night Live. Sometimes we will read things that we don't necessarily want to read, and occasionally we won't just read anything. But this one, quote from C. Thomas: "We need more expletives for the stream. Allow me shit, fuck, cock, coitus, and irate bear's penis." Okay, there we go. And my daughter says, "Hello, everybody. The Morning Night Live, a family show." Yes. And now my daughter has just heard me swear often. I think she might. Allie, dear, since you're in the chat, answer this question for the chat. When you were growing up, was it common for your father to swear, or was it more common for your mother to swear? Put that in the chat, and we'll there we go. Anyway, speaking of family show, and oh, by the way, my daughter Alyssa is going to join me on the show one of these days. We're working out the details and the contract. Okay, all right. Here we go. We got a few more Twitter trends before I have to get off of here. Yes, okay, I got some time left. So, we had... Wait, this changed a little bit. Kathy Lee. Why is Kathy Lee trending? It's the end of an era. Oh! It's no more Kathy Lee and Hoda. Kathy Lee Gifford is co-hosting her last episode. I did not know that. Apparently, says she's evolving, not retiring, as she exits the Today Show. How long has she been on the Today Show? It's had to have been a hell of a long time. Kathy Lee Gifford says she's evolving, not retiring, as she exits the Today Show. Kathy, she will say goodbye to NBC's Today Show on Friday, and it's shaping up to be a send-off for the ages. There will be a live studio audience, surprise guests, surprise performances, tributes, games, and giveaways, a network source says. The Today Show definitely knows how to produce these moments. This time is unique because Kathy Lee Gifford is unique. She has been a comforting presence on people's TV screens for 25 years. Gifford's fourth hour of today with Hoda. How do you say Hoda's last name? I have no idea. Kathy Lee is trending because the universe hates us. Anyway, Hoda, I can't say her last name, is about family, friendships, faith, and fun. Like the best daytime TV shows, the show is about companionships. Stars have been dropping by all week. Okay, so I'm not going to read more of that. I know a bunch of people from the history of the Day Show are popping in. Good for her. Oh, and that's written by our good friend, Little Brian Stelter. Thank you, Little Brian, for that article. I don't want to see Anderson Cooper's face on my screen. All right, here we go. Back to Twitter trends. Kathy Lee is such a happy, friendly face every morning, but she will no longer be there. All right, let's see. We did Hedwig Cohn, Dorothy Parker. I think that's who's Dorothy Parker? Why is she trending? Which long dead celebrity do you wish had Twitter? Dorothy Parker. Meanwhile, oh, now that's not nice. That's not nice. That's not nice to say about James Wood. Why is Dorothy Parker trending? Oh, because she's number one answer to that question. Which long dead celebrity do you wish had Twitter? I'm not familiar with Dorothy Parker. I'm sorry. Let's see. The first time I heard my father say a curse word, I kid you not, was after I graduated from college. He said, "Damn it." And I just about passed out from the shock. Yeah, I didn't swear around my kids. I just didn't. Now, when I'm with my college friends or whatever, yeah, I swear now and then. But I just, swearing was always something that was for impact. And for my kids, the impact just had to be later. But now she's heard me say several swear words now that she's graduated from college. Okay, all right. When I swear, I mean it, usually. Anyway, all right, I don't know. I'm not sure who Dorothy Parker is. Well, on the other hand, regularly told me she was wanted the word fuck inscribed on her tombstone. Yep, she did. All right. Sam Clemens or Ben Franklin, if they had a choice. Yeah, here's the top 10 that this guy put out. Dorothy Parker, Ernest Hemingway, Malcolm X, Groucho Marx would be incredible. Bela Lugosi, Shirley Chisholm, Cleopatra, Catherine the Great, Bella Osboog, Richard Pryor. That's just that person's. That's just that one person's choices. But Dorothy Parker, why? Oh, because who is Dorothy Parker? I don't know. Would be amazing. She'd burn shit to the ground. Definitely number one. Oscar Wilde would be a close second. Okay. Probably wrote the most famous resume poem out there. Give it a try with a fresh take. After all, a resume is an opportunity to begin again. Write a poem for the day job you really want, the life you really want. Okay. Okay, so she's a poet who probably was very outspoken. Now I gotta figure out who this is. Do not personalize this because it's not meant that way. But your comments make me think of Dorothy Parker's response. You can lead a horticulture, but you can't make her think. Oh, that's funny. When playing a parlor game, she was asked to use the word horticulture in a sentence. Oh, that's hilarious. Oh, real quick. That's funny as, oh my gosh. We're super chat via Streamlabs. Remember, folks, you can do this. You can play this game too. We need more expletives. Oh God. Damn it. C. Thomas, $2 Streamlabs super chat. I'm gonna whisper these. We need more expletives. tit fuck, cock suck it, shithole fucking fuckery in the asshole. Oh gosh, my daughter's listening to this. Damn it. I'm not. Good Lord. Okay. We've got to finish this up, folks. Kurt Loder. Why is Kurt Loder? Oh, because that's in relation to the people who've died. Kurt Loder is a music journalist. He was on MTV, and he's the guy who announced that on MTV that Kurt Cobain died 25 years ago today. And he still does some work. I see an article pop up from Kurt Loder every once in a while. But very knowledgeable music journalist. Diamond and Silk again. White House Correspondents. Oh yeah, the White House Correspondents' Dinner. Apparently Trump was thinking about going to it, but now apparently he says again he will not attend dinner. The White House Correspondents' Dinner says it's too negative. Oh, I'm not even gonna touch that one. Let's go. Gordon Kaplan, former co-chair of top law firm, to plead guilty in the college admissions scandal. Okay, this is one we've talked about a little bit over the last few weeks. Yeah, family-friendly ASMR. You know, I should do some ASMR because, you know, I have that kind of voice that really works for that kind of thing. You know? But I'm not really even sure if you can hear me over the music though. That always concerns me when I'm doing ASMR. Hello, his kitten. We're doing some ASMR right now because C. Thomas has me swearing on my stream. So I'm trying to keep it on the low because my daughter is also in the chat. So that's why we're doing this. Anyway, obviously this is a Wall Street Journal article, so I can't read it all, but Gordon Kaplan, the former co-chairman of the law firm Wilkie Farr and Gallagher, said he plans to plead guilty for his role in the college admissions cheating scandal, the highest profile parent yet to indicate such a move. I think there's going to be some other there will be some other people pleading guilty in that case, though. So that's the first one, though. My daughter says to check my phone. So we're going to check my phone real quick. If you say this... oh, gosh. My daughter just texted me. She said... no. Okay, but that's the old one. If you say this on camera, I'll donate $5 to the stream. Actually, dear, instead of donating to my stream, you can donate it to lunch that we're having later today if we're still doing that. Oh my God. Okay, this is my daughter. I'm going to quote my daughter here. I am a pretty princess, and I do not spew easy for me to say. I'm going to start over. On my phone, my daughter texted me. If you say this on camera, I'll donate $5 to your stream. Quote, I am a pretty princess, and I do not spew expletives. I enunciate them like a fucking lady. Alrighty then. That's... Hold on. Young lady, we're going to have a talk. Oh, all right, let's finish up Twitter trends. Actually, let me see if there's any ones that I have any interest in reading right now. Hey, Black Romeo, did you not hear me say, quote, I am a pretty princess. Alrighty then. The Shining, trending with The Mist. Why is The Shining trending? The Shining, 1980. The Shining. Okay, why it's trending, but why? What, did it come out this year back? I don't know. Why it's Why is The Shining trending? I don't know. It came out in 1980. That was 29 years ago. Oh, well, technically 30 years ago, even though, well, kind of, I don't know. Anyway, I only heard you say, okay, thanks, Tyler. Okay. Y'all make, Why I oughta. I don't know why The Shining's trending. Let's find anything else interesting. Oh my gosh, I got 30 of these up here. All right, that's it. That's it for, oh. Patrick Frazee. Who is that? Frazee hearings. Today decides the future of the case. Patrick Frazee is in court for an arraignment hearing at 8:30 a.m. Mountain Time. He will enter a plea for the 8 murder charges he faces for the alleged murder of Kelsey Barrett. I'm not sure who that is, but it's trending. The Colorado man suspected in his fiance's murder is now on hold. We are expecting Patrick Frazee to enter a plea this morning, but his lawyers asked for a continuance. Reports from outside the courthouse. So apparently there's a big case in Colorado. I don't know why I'm not familiar with this. Peanuts like a pretty princess who expletive like a goddamn motherfucker. Casey Thomas, I see you there. I see you. All right, so that's it for Twitter trends. Enough of that. But I told you that I would finish. I tried to end on a happy note, and today my favorite Twitter trend. You know what it was. You know what it was. Something about 80s. What was it? 80s music taught me. So we'll just do a few more of these before I go. So let's go back to 80s music taught me. We already did that one. I'm going to go, I'll scroll down just to be about where I was at. Yeah, I'm a pretty princess forever, right? Here, 80s music taught me that Sting is very likely a stalker and someone should call the police. Oh, wait. Young teacher, the subject of schoolgirl's fantasy. Taught me Jenny's phone number, 8675309, 8675309. 80s music taught me to dance with somebody. Oh, I want to dance with somebody. I want to feel the heat with somebody. The reason I'm doing jazz hands when I sing Whitney Houston songs is because Whitney Houston, you may not realize this, but she could sing her tail off, but the woman had no rhythm whatsoever. And you laugh. Watching her dance videos always cracked me up. I always said maybe she should just stand there and do jazz hands because she should not be dancing, but she could sing she could sing. She could sing. Okay. 80s music taught me that hot chicks on this album weren't women. Poison. Yeah, they definitely had some serious makeup going on Poison. I'm trying to think. Talk Dirty to Me, that was one of their songs. That was let's see. How's the hook on that one go? Behind the bushes and the cellar. I don't know. Talk Dirty to Me. I thought Poison was a 90s band, though. I guess that was late 80s. We have another super chat, I think. Sounds, I heard the bell. Oh, a goodest boy, C. Thomas donated $2 and says, 80s music told me that I'm the motherfucking pretty goddamn princess who will who fucking swears like a closeted shitfuck sailor that I truly am. Thomas, stop it. Thank you for the additional $2 super chat. Anybody can play. Here, I'll read it so you can understand it because I was laughing. 80s music told me that I'm a motherfucking pretty goddamn princess who will fucking swear like the closeted shitfuck sailor that I truly am. Okay, that's not really one of the 80s music taught me on Twitter. I'm going to do a couple more before we go. Yeah, they're ugly hot shit. Well, because they're dudes. Okay. That's because they're dudes. That's Jake from State Farm in drag. Okay. 80s music taught me I can leave my friends behind. Those no dancing bitches. You can dance if you want to. You can leave your friends behind. That's from the Safety Dance, if you didn't know that. Uh-oh! 80s music taught me dance, trick, rock around, that's right on time. It's tricky. It's tricky, 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 tricky. Dance, freak around and rock around until no time. 80s music taught me Jenny's number. We already went through that. 8675309. Of course, now that's a plumbing ad. I just don't get it. I just don't get it. Oh, that's Rick Astley. Was that 80s or 90s? Rick Astley. Hold on. Because y'all know I can sing this one. But I'm thinking Never Gonna Give You Up is not an 80s song. This is deceptive editing. It's doctored. Rick Astley. Never Gonna Give You Up. Now, let's look at the Wikipedia article on Rick Astley, Never Gonna Give You Up. Oh, it is July 1987. I'm sorry. Never gonna give you up. Never gonna let you down. Never gonna run around and desert you. I know that my daughter is laughing her ass off right now. Oh, 80s music taught me that she's to miss the rains down in Africa. Gonna give you a lot to take me away from you. There's nothing that another man or more could ever do. I messed up the lyrics there. Okay, enough of Africa. All right, two more. 80s music taught me English. 80s music, getting physical requires a sweet headband. Let's get physical. I wanna get physical. Let's get into physical. Taught me the boy with the cold hard cash. Always Mr. Right, 'cause we are living in a material world. Yeah, the 80s brought us Madonna. Yay! Madonna was really hot in, she came out roughly 1984 was when that first album with Holiday, actually 1983 with Holiday, and that was the big song. That was like the hottest underground song for about a year, and then suddenly just boom, it's on the scene. Borderline was on that album. That was actually a really good album. When Madonna was still, somewhat cute and weird and all that stuff. Okay. Let's see. All right, last one. Oh, and this one's all love songs. Love songs. Here, I'm going to turn off the background just a second here, because I think it's important that we don't ruin the mood for this last one. This is the last one. Oh, my internet died and I came back to this. P-Dog Night, LOL. Yes, you did come back to the 80s grooves, and this is my last one because I got to go, but 80s music taught me about love, I think. I want to know what love is. I want you to show me. But wait, there's more. What's love got to do with it? What's love but a second-hand emotion? But wait, there's more. Whoa! Oh wait, that's the wrong one. Shot through the heart, and you're to blame. You give love a bad name, bad name. Wait, there's more. We are strong, heartache to heartache we stand. No promises, no demands. Love is a battlefield. But then again, one of the greatest love songs of all time. If you see a painted sign at the side of the road, it says 15 miles to the Love Shack. Love Shack, yeah, yeah. Love Shack, baby. Okay, enough of that. I've made a fool of myself for the last 10, 15 minutes. We're going to end the show today. But hey, I am so happy you came to join me today on the Morning Night Live, which is here every Monday through Friday, 10 a.m. Eastern, 9 o'clock Central, and 2 p.m. GMT. And thank you so much to C. Thomas, the super chatter of the day, kicking in $2 at a time and making me swear like a truck driver. Also, thanks to my daughter for showing up today. I love you, Alyssa. I'm glad you're here, even though you made me swear on a live broadcast. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you for joining us each day. You make me happy, and hopefully I make you happy ever so often. Please make sure to share the arrow down there below. Click share and poof out to whoever you do on social media, either Twitter, Facebook, Reddit. What's the one that everyone... Tumblr? Is anyone in here on Tumblr? I doubt it. But anyway, thank you. Thank you so much. My name is P-Dog Knight, and I am out of here. Bye-bye. Hey, this is P-Dog Knight, and I want to thank you for joining me today on the P-Dog Knight channel. Before you go, if you like what you saw and you're not already subscribed, please make sure that you hit the subscribe button down below, and definitely click that bell that pops up afterwards so you'll be notified when I post new videos or when we go live. I broadcast my live show, The Morning Night Live, Monday through Friday, 10 a.m. Eastern, 9 o'clock Central, and 2 p.m. GMT. A special thanks to all supporters of this channel who share our videos on social media and who make donations through our Streamlabs link in the description below. Thanks again, and until next time, I'm P-Dog Knight, and I'm out of here.